Howdy there team, Ruckus here, back with something of a Blitz news wrap up today. There's been a few events and developments going on in Blitz. I just thought I'd cover these, just as something a bit different. I've got something negative to talk about first though, and that is kill stealing, a term that I don't use much because in a hard fought battle there really isn't any such thing as kill stealing. It doesn't matter who gets the finishing blow on a tank, so long as that gun is removed from the enemy's lineup, and your experience and credits are determined by the damage you do and the spotting you do and other factors like that. It doesn't matter who gets the finishing blow. That being said though, there are times when it's perhaps courteous to hold your fire and let someone else take that shot. I've done it from time to time to help friends or just random people get a certain amount of kills, but I've never expected someone to do it for me until about 3 days ago when I had this game in the PZ3. It was a tier 4 battle on Foul Creek. You can see here in the post-battle stats, I did the vast bulk of the lifting for this game, 1800 damage, way more than the combined total of the rest of my team. And whilst my team was capping and I was on 6 kills, I sprinted off to chase down the last tank, an A20, who turned out to be AFK. I was one shot from finishing that guy off when Captain Douchebag in the Electo rolled up, fired over my head, and took the last 44 damage, denying me a Razni's Hero Medal award. Now, like I said, in a hard-fought battle, it doesn't matter who gets the kills, the overall victory is the main aim. You'd definitely rather have a win than a loss with the pools, that's for sure. But this Electo's contribution to this game was exactly 3/5 of fuck all. He fired 4 shots and the only one that connected was the kill steal at the very end. He didn't do any spotting, he didn't do any base capturing, he made no other contribution to this game, which was already won. The only thing he did was roll up at the end and take the last kill. Now, whether that was an intentional act of malice or just plain ignorance, I'm not too sure. The guy's only played 500 games, so let's just give him the benefit of the doubt and say he just didn't understand the gravitas of the situation. Still, very annoying. Let's move on to more positive subjects, the events that are on or just starting or just finishing at the moment. The Royal Race is over. Looks like the Asia server made their 800k game goal. And I think I saw that the NA server had made this as well, so if they made it, I think they were most behind out of all the servers. And I guess that means everyone made it and will be getting their 5-day free premium time and garage slots, assuming you made your 25 game contribution to that total. I had to get up early on the last morning available to play and knock out a few more games in the AT2 to make that total, so hopefully I get it. I only made 25 games after we'd already made the goal, so hopefully it was to the time and not to 800,000. I want that free time. With the Royal Race over, we've now got Rise of Continents to compete in starting soon, within the next week. It's a worldwide competition where the servers will be ranked against each other, I think, based on a number of key metrics. Looking at a few now, some of them seem pretty good. XP earned, epic medals acquired, Soviet tanks destroyed. They all look like pretty good goals to achieve. Some of them are a bit dicey though. Credits spent, battles played. What's to stop people from just botting their way through these games? So I'm guessing at the start of the event they'll release a bunch of stats that'll show us where we can best improve, and then maybe myself and the other YouTubers will make a call to arms, you could say everyone play German tanks for a week, or do this, or try and achieve this. We'll see if we can't get some noticeable statistical increases going on and win ourselves some Sennhausen gaming headsets. Not a bad prize. And then lastly, there's the Blitz Action event, which I think is Asia only at the moment. It's where it's being trialed. It's where you can host a Blitz event and get people in your same city and region to come together and play the game face to face. And your gathering will be sponsored by Wargaming. They'll give you prizes and that kind of thing. It's kind of a big ask, I think, on the Asia server. We're so far apart from each other. Different countries, different languages. I don't think there's too many people here in my hometown of Perth. But you never know. So look, if you are in Perth and you're interested in this kind of thing, get in touch with me either in-game or on my Facebook or Twitter account, 48ton Ruckus, and I'll bang up a list of people who may be interested. No promises, but we might be able to get something together. We'll see. On to developments with the channel. It's just about to tick over 4K subs, which is huge. We'll probably get there between this video being released and the next one. Feels like just yesterday I was announcing 1K subs. That was at the beginning of me doing the community contributor videos for Wargaming, so it's pretty easy to see what kind of impact that's had. Getting those videos out there to a wider audience has been very beneficial for the channel. So thank you all, especially you guys who've been there since the start, but a welcome also to everyone who's just signed up. I hope the content is up to standard. There's plenty more to come. In game, we've just had a ×5 weekend for the Tokyo Game Show. It's been a huge boon for some of my stock tanks at the moment. The Carnarvon, the VK4502B, the VK3002D, and the Centurion 7/1 have benefited massively from being able to get anywhere up to 10k XP for a good game. Oh, it's just so good, eh? I hope you guys have been making the most of that. Shout out to Pimp Daddy and Stealth251 for reaching 20k games. They both did it in platoons with me as well. Well, almost. Pimp played his 19,999th game with me, and Stealth played his 20,000th game with me. It's a massive number, and it's a very big dedication to the game. But it makes me wonder how much life they've got left in this game. Pimp said he's getting a bit bored with it. He's probably researched most of the tanks by now, and there's not much else to do, especially if your crew skills are already maxed out. There's only so much that new branches of tanks can do. We really need Clan Wars to get involved now, or at least some kind of team battle system, custom team battle system. Come on, Wargaming, the time is now. What else? There's a new Blitz statistics site up and running. It's blitzstars.com. It's a very clean looking website, very well presented, heaps and heaps of information. They've really gone to town on some of the APIs in here. There is your usual stats, best tanks, win rates, W8 ratings, all that jazz. Full list of your tank statistics. There's also a chart here where you can put just about any metric in and compare that against each other. It's very interesting. And there's also some really random stuff in here as well. Things like dropped catcher points, total XP earned. One thing I could do without though, that's knowing my total battle time. 23 days, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Jesus Christ. Nobody tell my mum that statistic, hey, she'd murder me. But it's a very good site. If you are interested in that kind of thing, I'd recommend checking it out. It's nice that we've got 3 different major sites now that all kind of cater for different information and have different ways of presenting things. Lots of variety. Now, I almost forgot, the Japanese tech tree has been announced at the Tokyo Game Show, which seems like a very fitting place to announce something like that. And it follows the introduction of the Chinukai Shinobi, which is unique to Blitz. I did own the Chinukai on PC. I thought it was an okay medium tank, but didn't have any standout features really. And I don't think I'll buy it here on Blitz. I've got more than enough premium tanks at the moment. The Japanese line is 13 standard vehicles. The lower tiers have 2 different branches and culminates in the STB-1, which is a very well turret armored medium tank, very mobile, good gun. It's pretty popular on PC, so I never got up that high. I didn't even get to the tier 5, I don't think, in that line. And there are some funny tanks in there. The Chiri is a little autoloader. Well, it's a big autoloader actually. It's a big fat tank with an autoloader, so it'll be interesting to see how that is implemented in game. And there's also the Kinu Otsu, which is a tier 3 premium light tank. They haven't announced that one for sale yet, so maybe they plan to release that as a gift tank or something like that. So very interested to see these implemented in the game, and especially interested to see how long it takes them to include the Japanese heavy tank line, which only just got released on PC and features some enormous vehicles, mostly paper tanks they call them, vehicles that never even came close to production in the real world. But there's a couple of monsters in there. The tier 10 and the tier 9 are bigger than the Morse. It's they're impressive looking vehicles. And to the Triari clan guys on the NA server who sent me a message asking whether I'd be interested to chat with them on their TeamSpeak. Yes, I would be. I did get your message. I think you sent it via the NA forum message system, but my login over there is acting the fool at the moment. I can't log in and respond, so hit me up on Twitter or Facebook. And lastly, Snake Eyes and Artisto sent me the link to this one. The AWTF clan has a hit out on yours truly. $20 gift card for whoever in their clan can confirm a kill on myself. I wonder if I threw myself off the cliff of Castilla into the river and filmed it and sent it in, I'd get that 20 bucks. That's not bad money. Alright guys, that's me done for the day. Thank you for listening to my rambling. I've got that Tiger P video, it's still in the works. All the audio recording's done for it. I'm just piecing together the video now and all the historical stuff. Stay tuned for that. With any luck, it'll be midweek. So thanks once again, good luck in game, and I'll see you all on the next one. Peace.